Hi YouTube, this is Swedish Survivor and Knife and Life. This video will be a bit special. In that way that I will take it in English. And it's about a knife brand that it's not entirely without controversy. And before I will go into the specifics about these knives and my regular thoughts about them, about its build quality, materials and whatnot, I have to start this video about I will start this video with some background information about the brand and the controversy surrounding them. The knife brand that I'm talking about is Kizer Knives. It's a Chinese knife manufacturer based in China, and they have been producing some really nice knives for a couple of years now. And when I say that this brand is not without any controversy, first thing first, this is a knife company that produces high-end knives, basically folding knives with extremely good build quality, materials and whatnot, but it's a knife company that has taken a lot of crap, and this crap is basically thrown at them at the background of a couple of YouTube celebrities that has gone out publicly through their own YouTube channel and their follower base, and basically saying that this company is, number one, that they are lying about material used in their knives. It's a company that steals knife designs from hard-working custom knife makers based in the United States of America and other places. It's not the first time in history in our community that is knives and passion for collecting and using knives. I lost my thought there. This is a subject that is, as you may be aware, is close to my heart, because I really like these knives and I like this company as well. But it's not the first time in history that a Chinese knife manufacturer has taken another company's knife design, or producing copies, basically counterfeiting knives. And when a knife company comes out of China selling a knife with the highest quality when it comes to materials and other things, some of the more outspoken YouTube celebrities, and I'm talking about Jim Skelton, I'm talking about the AP Apostle, I'm talking about Tough Thumbs, all of those three YouTube celebrities I just mentioned joined forces, basically telling all their following base that this company is based on lies. They're lying about material used, they're lying about stolen designs, they're basically lying about everything. And I mean, it wouldn't be the first time something like that happened. But the problem is that when this discussion started at Blade forums and other places, a pretty famous custom knife maker, I think his name is Tim Britton, went out at the Blade show putting out a poster in his bloody fucking booth telling everyone that passed by that those stupid Chinese guys at booth blah 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 down the hall has stolen my knife designs, are telling people that they are using premium materials that they are not using. But not one time at this long and crooked road has any of these outspoken persons, Jim Skelton, Tough Thumbs, and other people, has not presented a single fucking evidence to support their claim. But Kizer, in the other hand, has presented a lot of evidence at Blade forums showing that the so-called stolen knife designs from Tim Britton is basically not his designs. It's Kizer's designs, not his. He contacted them, asking them to, can you produce this and this knife for me? They did some kind of arrangement there that they're supposed to manufacture, I mean, a fixed amount of blades and ship them to him to the United States. So that stupid fuck, basically, sorry for using foul language, but this really pisses me off, big time. He basically had Kizer producing knives for him, and him, in the other hand, told every guy in the world and basically everyone that this is my new custom knife that I built and worked on and made. But what he did instead was he got a finished knife that he basically put his name on and told everyone that this is my new custom knife. And Kizer did present a lot of evidence at Blade forums supporting their claim that this is our design. We are, in a matter of fact, using the materials that we are saying that we are using. And what happened? When all the dust settles, the evidence was clear. Tim Britton was a complete fucking liar. I think it's the first time in history that a knife company based from China has presented evidence that basically we are using these materials that we are saying we are using. Because it's very, very rare that a knife company based in China are using S35VN, are using VG10 and other premium steels. They are saying they are using them, but in matter of fact it's basically crap. When you are doing tests on those steels that they are claiming to be some kind of super steel, they don't even know what type of steel it is. It's basically a mix of alloys and other steels altogether. Many, but this company Kizer has been tested many times in Germany, in England, in the United States, and also in my home country, Sweden. They are basically taking different knives from different kind of series and stuff like that and just testing them randomly to see, is it really titanium? Is it really S35VN? So on and so on. And each and every time the evidence is clear, the test results are clear. This brand, Kizer, is a different kind of animal. This is a company that wants to be one of the biggest knife brands in the world, producing high quality cutlery. And it's very easy for a guy with $200 to take, for instance, this knife, one of my favorites by the way, and have this knife tested. Is it really S35VN? It's very simple to do that. So why would a company lie about materials used when it's so bloody easy to find out if the materials are right, that the specifications are right? It's very easy. Yeah, this is a company that wants to do things differently. They basically hate their fellow knife makers in China because they are lying, because they are using crap materials, that they are not honest, that they are using bloody slave labor, that people are working themselves to death in factories and so on and so on. And they wanted to build this brand totally different. And that's why they are taking a different kind of road than all other knife brands together when you're talking of Chinese knife manufacturers. This is gonna be a long bloody video. I can feel it instant here. But nevertheless, these YouTube celebrities not one of them has gone out and said that, yeah, sorry, we were wrong. They are not lying, basically. They are a company that is pretty decent. Pretty fucking decent. Tim Britton, he's a complete fucking jackass. He is, for what I understand, a very, very, very talented custom knife maker. Why in God's green earth would he risk of fucking up his entire legacy that he's basically has done here? He thought that Kizer wouldn't be resistant against this kind of bullshit. When you have companies that Crucible, that are producing S35, S30VN steel, SCPM, should I say, that they are saying, yeah, Kizer is buying from us. We are delivering steel to them. They have tested the titanium used, and it's of the highest quality and a really nice grade as well. So, before I go into these 4 knives, I would like to say that all of you YouTube celebrities that has gone out on blade forums and in videos basically slamming Kizer for all the reason I have just spoken about in 12 bloody minutes, do the fucking decent thing here and say to and tell all your followers that I was wrong and I'm sorry, or something like that. I mean, come on. I mean, I know for a fact that many of those celebrities, the Apostle, for one of them, has lost a lot of subscribers due to his slamming of this company without a single fucking thread of evidence. And that really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. As you can tell, basically. I'm gonna pause there. I need to take a sip of coffee because my throat is a bit sour after this 13 minutes of raging. So, 1 sec. Yeah, so basically, where I want to go with all this. Kizer is a knife brand that wants to be big. Wants to be one of the biggest. To sit at the table with all the other big, good knife brands out there, and God knows there are many of them. But I mean, I can understand the Americans that they want to support their own economy, that they think that if a knife producer out of China can make this fucking beautiful piece. Have you seen this anodized job on this bloody titanium handles? It's bloody fucking gorgeous if you ask me. Sorry for using foul language, but it is what it is. I mean, look at this piece. Look at this piece. I mean, this is a knife with full titanium body, with a S35 VN blade, with a ceramic detent, with this particular knife has bronze phosphor washers. This one, ball bearings, and this bloody knife flips. Amazing. Amazing, let me tell you. Look at that decorative pivot there. So nice. A full flat grind blade. the new logo, as you see there, Kizer, and this is the old logo, for what I understand. Looks like that. And I have to say, I prefer this logo. It's really classy in my mind. Yeah, and before I sidestep more than I have to, so I understand that it pisses Americans off that a knife company can produce this kind of materials, produce this kind of knife, and basically selling them at half price. Basically, what an American produced knife with same materials would run you. I mean, this knife. If you just take a glance at the look of this knife, the work that had been put into this, the geometry for the flipper is amazing. A stabilizer disc, an anodized titanium clip, frame lock. I mean, I can understand that I mean, if this knife had, should I say, maybe hinder? Bad example, but maybe Spyderco or any other of the huge knife brands, it will easily cost you almost twice as much. So I can understand that some people are getting a bit pissed and are a bit afraid that the Chinese are coming. But it doesn't give you the right to lie. It doesn't give you the right to make things up without any single fucking evidence whatsoever. So, before I go into this now, Kizer Knives is for real. They are producing some of the finest folding knives that I have ever handled, to be quite honest. And I love knives. I love Spyderco. I bloody love Zero Tolerance. I love Böker. I love many knife brands. But for me, it's a win situation when I can buy a piece like this for $150, $200 or 150, 200 euros. When if I wanted a knife with this kind of materials, it would run me a lot more. So of course I'm gonna be happy. Look at this. So fucking smooth knife. I can't even describe it. So I mean, it's a win-win for me. I get a great manufactured knife. I get nice materials. So what if it's made in China? I mean, if I go around in this apartment and I really look, I can promise you that 90% of everything that I fucking own here is produced in China. So why be a fucking hypocrite? Saying that, I mean, I don't want to support Chinese knife manufacturers, la 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 la. Yeah, I can understand it a bit when the vast majority of them are crooks. They are stealing designs. They are producing counterfeit blades that are hitting other knife companies financially big time. That's one thing, and I can understand that, and I sympathize with that, and I hate that kind of business practice. But Kizer doesn't do those things. So now I'm gonna go into these 4 knives that I got here in front of you. But I want to say that all of you guys that has slammed Kizer, that has said that they're lying, I mean, go out in your videos and do a fucking rewrote. I mean, put in some kind of boxes with some information that, yeah, in the light of everything that has come up to the surface, I was wrong. Is it so hard to do that? I mean, come on, guys. All of those 3 that I just mentioned, Jim Skelton, AP Apostle, and Tough Thumbs. If any of you guys are watching this video, the chance that you are is this big. But if you are, I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, AP Apostle, I don't like you. I unsubscribed you and I will not support your channel a bit, ever. Because you were the worst of these 3 guys. Tough Thumbs, I love him. I mean, I have his Warthog, and I would like to have the opportunity to buy a custom knife from him in one time maybe in my life. Jim Skelton. I don't know if I'm even gonna go into him, because Jim, you have been I don't know what happened to you, man. I mean, I don't know basically what happened to you. But either way, I think it's bullshit, really bullshit, that this thing happened. These things happened, and I have to apologize for my English. I mean, when I get fired up, I have problems to finding the right words to describe what I want to give to you. Never mind. That's the background and the controversy surrounding Kizer. 20 bloody minutes. Well, I have 10 minutes now to go into these knives. It's 4 knives in front of you. 2 of these knives are mine. It's this one and this one. But basically, these 3 knives, this one, and this one, the names of these knives are so ridiculous that they have to fucking start naming their blades. This is what they're naming their blades. That's one of them. I don't even fucking know which one, to be honest. I have to read on the little code here. Yeah, what's the odds I picked the right one instantly? There you have it. It's the name of the knife. And there you can see, down there. And this is only a sticker, made in China. I really like that touch, that they are not printing made in China on the blades. But of course, somewhere it should stand out in what kind of origin of country, basically, where the knife is produced. These 3 knives I got from a friend of mine called Matthias. And Matthias, I know that you're fucking watching this video, and with a big smile on your face, probably. So I want to say big thank you for putting these 3 knives in my hand. Without you, this whole video wouldn't be possible. And this knife was a gift from Matthias to me, free, as a thank you for all the videos in all the years I have been doing this, and as a thank you for basically make this video and basically give you, my audience, my thoughts about Kizer knives. And you have been hearing my thoughts basically now for 23 minutes, and some of you probably are saying, can he fucking show the knives? I'm gonna start doing that right now. The first knife that I have here, it's, like I said, it's a beautiful piece. I have I have some information on paper here, because it's hard to have all this information in my head, basically. But what this is a full titanium knife, full titanium scales, open pillar construction, flipper, not reversible, but you can change the clip from tip up to tip down. You have an over travel disc, made famous by Rick Hinder. There, you see it there. Basically, that prevents the lock bar for overextending. It's a nice touch. Here you have the lockup, really nice. The only thing that I miss here in this knife, it's a stainless steel insert. If this knife would have had one of those, it would be jackpot, basically. It would be 100%. It's like 95 now, but I mean, you can't get everything. Premium materials, I have talked about that. S35 VM blade, and it's a really nice blade steel that are, yeah, one of the best knife steels in the world. So basically, great materials. It's a hollow grind blade with a false wedge on top. that little made in China sticker there, and the name of the knife. Come on, focus. There you go. This knife runs on bronze phosphor washers. I don't know if the camera will be picking it up. Yeah, there you see. So not ball bearings, but still, and this is a brand new knife. Yeah, you see, you have to give it a bit of a wrist flick here in the start. Probably when you have broken this knife in, it will be a lot easier to flip it out. But as you see, it flies out, basically. Really, really nice. The flipper action is very good. The geometry of the flipper is perfect in my mind. It's a beautiful piece. A bit funky pivot screw, but a regular straight screwdriver. You can put it there and straight over there and adjust it. So, like I said, it has a ceramic ball detent. I don't know if the camera will pick that up as well. There, you see that little white thingling there. So that's a really nice touch, make it a very, very, very smooth knife. Really smooth knife. So this one runs on bronze washers, flipper, and you can see it's one of the most intriguing looks of a knife that I've seen in a long time. This handle scales are, like I said, it's bloody amazing. Really, really nice. So that's one of them. We can go down to this one. This knife is, I mean, basically the same thing. It's a titanium handle, a flipper, 2 thumb studs, over travel disc, no stainless steel insert, but it is what it is. A very nice decorative pivot in my mind. I really like this pivot, and it's a regular Torx bit as well, so it's no problem adjusting it. And the flipper action in this knife is bloody fucking amazing. I mean, it flies out. It flies out like my Todd Rexford zero tolerance knife. And look at this smoothness here. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is a well executed knife. Really smooth, buttery smooth actually. Buttery smooth. And my preferred grind and blade, if I may say so myself. I like full flat grind. So it's a full flat grind blade. Same thing here, S35 VN steel. The sharpness of this knife and all of these Kizer knives are top notch. Really nice. Really, really nice. Slices like... I can give you a bit... a little cut. Whop! Yeah, really nice, really nice. And though these titanium handles are really nice as well. Really nice. I do really like this color and this design. I think it's a beautiful knife. Really beautiful. So, a fantastic knife. This one also. Really nice. And the action is, Jesus Christ, great. You have this one. This one will be in a more affordable price category. It runs on bronze washers, and it's light. It's really, really, really light. And a beautiful titanium handle. Really nice actually. The centering in all these knives that I will be showing here is perfect. Really, really perfect. And this action in this knife, Jesus Christ, it's also buttery smooth. This blade is gorgeous, and it's a thin blade, really thin. So this will be an amazing slicer, perfect for food preparation and whatnot. Big thumb screws, so it's an easy access, really easy, and it's really easy to open and close this knife. And this is a line lock knife. The lockup is perfect. So, and same here, S35 VN, so premium blade steel, and a really light knife. I don't have the weight on this one, or any of the other but it's really light. I think this will be a tremendously nice EDC blade. Really nice. It has a great jimping on top as well, with functional jimping as well. Works really nice. So there's that one, and I also have this one, and this is basically a prototype. Really happy to own this. This is a prototype of Kizer's new Vanguard series. Nice G10 handle that almost looks like wood. Almost looks like wood. It basically looks like wood. And perfect centering. And this is also a knife that runs on bronze phosphor washers. Big ones. And the action is really smooth. Really smooth. This one also. It has some marks and a bit scuffled, but as I said, this is a prototype. And this knife is made of VG10. So this knife, Vanguard series, will be at a more affordable price point than the other two. These two. These two, I think, will be at the higher end of their lineup. These two. And this one and this one is a more affordable one. VG10 steel, great ergonomics all together. Yeah, good pocket clip. So I mean, this knife is very smooth, very smooth. I love it. I really love it. And it has also a ceramic ball detent. All of these knives has a ceramic ball detent, and this is a liner lock, of course. So these two are liner lock knives at a more affordable price point. This will be from their new Vanguard series. I don't have the exact time when it's supposed to be released, but yeah, it will be at a more affordable price point because it's a VG10 steel instead of S35EN and so on and so on. Great jimping, functional, and great ergonomics. I love this knife. I really love this knife. And this one I have to say a big shout out to vanderoo.se. It's a Swedish knife site that got me this knife. Yeah, what more to say? I mean, 32 minutes and I have been ranting and raving like a madman, but I still hope that you will find this video interesting. Kizer Knives are producing some really nice models with great materials and great designs as well. And I think this knife company will be a knife company that we will see a lot of in the future. Really, I really think so, because they are doing a lot of things right. And when they did come out and put a sock in the mouth of that douchebag, Tim Britton, and I'm sorry to say, put a sock in the mouth of the Tough Thumbs, Jim Skelton, so on and so on. So I think this knife company is something really special actually, and I really like the quality that they are producing, because these knives are really high quality in every aspect. Not only materials used, but fit and finish, build quality, yeah, whatever you want. It's really nice knives. So, a big thanks to Matthias, my man, for getting these 3 knives in my hand, for making this video possible. And thanks a lot for this generous gift. I mean, I'm really, I do really appreciate it, buddy. And thanks to Tommy for getting me this knife that I also like very much. I do like this design really much. I think this is one of the designs that Tim Britton said that he has made. I think he has a blade with this like milling in the blade. Yeah. So now I'll probably have opened the floodgates in the commentary section, in my comments. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you have seen the full 35 minutes, boom, I will be very happy if you would give me a thumbs up. If you have anything, any questions or any other thoughts, please do use the comment section below and keep it in a nice tone and level, please, I beg you. Because I don't think that I have slammed anyone that didn't deserve it in this video. And I really like and love these knives and the quality that they are the quality that they are representing. So now I'm gonna drink my coffee that is quite cool, like Gandalf used to say. Yeah, it was cool. I hope you like this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I know I will. And now I'm gonna eat some lunch and play a little more with these beautiful blades. Until next time, dear friends, remember to take care of yourself and each other. And always remember, stay sharp.